In today's video, we take a look at a woman who says that she deserves a full 5-course meal, and this woman here who got rejected by her date because of her catfishing. But before we jump in, please make sure to subscribe the channel and turn on the bell notification.
I just tried going on a blind date and I was extremely humbled. Extremely humbled. As soon as I walk up, this man is drinking a glass of wine. I'm like, oh, hi. He's like, when I sit down, he's like, I'm sorry, this is awkward, but this isn't it for me. And I'm like, no, it's not awkward. That's fine. Like, I get it. Sometimes you can feel right off the bat. I'm just curious, what is the reason? Like, what energy did I bring that made you so quickly be like, oh, no. But I'm like, I get it too. Sometimes I feel that energy, and I respect you being like, this isn't it. He says, you don't look like the last time I saw you or your pictures on Instagram. I have the beauty filter on right now, but I do not face tune my pictures. When I upload pictures on my stories, I put like the Paris filter on, but like, fucking sue me. Like, sorry. Beauty filter off. Like, I don't think I look that different. Like, no, my skin is not perfect by any means, but enough to send someone away on the first 5 seconds of a fucking day. Which I'm not mad at this guy, because when it's not it, you know, it's not it. But fucking A, dating is hard. I am in the trenches right now. And I'm not trying to catfish anybody. Like, I'm just, I turn the beauty filter back on because, yeah, it makes me prettier.
She says that she isn't trying to catfish anybody, but then turns on the filters to cover her real self, which was the exact reason as to why that guy left her after just 5 seconds in the first place, and many more might do the same as well. So instead of using these filters, she could just try and be her honest self, and that might just cut it for her. And next, we have a woman who demands a 5-course meal for a date.
That's what I don't get when men are like, what makes you think you deserve that, and blah, blah, blah. You know how men are sometimes. I feel like even people have gotten stingy with dates, where they're like, why would I treat her to dinner? I don't even like her yet. Like, I would just take her to a drink. And it's like, no. Well, I deserve a full 5-course meal because I give myself this. I took myself on a trip to Italy by myself. You wonder why the bar is high? Because I set it for myself. I have a high bar for myself and my standard of living and how I want to live my life. And if you can't compete with the stuff that I can give me, then you have no business being in my life or a part of it. Because I'm
Keyword, compete. Why would any man want to come into a relationship and have to compete with you? This is what they get backwards. What? No, it's we're going to be competing with each other now? This is unbelievable. So the more into herself she is, the more she can do for herself means that you should do things for me as well. Who is teaching these modern women how to think?
This comment right here. I really don't think that he's speaking for all men. Because I know that there will be somebody that steps up one day to be some sort of father figure for my child. And it's also very, like, I'm very surprised that you felt comfortable actually typing this out and commenting on someone's video. Like, it's just the wildest thing. You don't know my circumstances with my child, or his father, and yeah, that's basically it. So hopefully he's not speaking for all men out there, but this was just really disappointing to see.
This is no way near the wildest thing when it comes to men, because they already know about it and follow it to a T. But it could be for you because you want to believe that one day a guy would be foolish enough to father your kid, and when you eventually leave him, he is going to be left with nothing but scraps, and it's because of this that good men have left the dating game as called by this guy here.
Ladies, here is a hard dating fact you're really going to have to accept. These good men you say you're looking for, they aren't out chasing women. They're working their ass to the bone, chasing their dreams. Hell, it's more than likely they're not even going to approach you unless they see a particular character trait that interests them. Now, this part goes for men too, as well as women. You have to put in an effort to develop a relationship. If you're just sitting there waiting for somebody to come along, you're never going to find them. With that said, remember this. You can't force attraction. If they're not attracted to you or interested in you, move on.
As he said, good men aren't here chasing modern women for relationships, and if women really want one, then due to their hypocrisy and delusion, the onus are on them to prove that they are worthy of it. Not like this woman here who rejected a guy because he wore sweatpants on a date.
As I'm about to start the journey that is getting ready for drinks and happy hour, lotioning it up, skincare, makeup, just making sure to look and smell my best because it makes me feel my best, I'm also reminded of one thing. The fact that men show up to dates in sweatpants. Sweatpants! I'm not talking about like coming over and chilling, that's one thing, that's fine. I'm talking, we're going out for drinks at like a nice restaurant, where you definitely shouldn't be wearing sweatpants. And it's not even like nice sweatpants. Like these men are showing up in like sweatpants that have clearly been in a little ball on your floor, and you picked them up, probably not even clean, and you put them on and went on a date with me. Not even like the cool ones that are like tapered at the end, like the fashionable sweatpants, like straight up grimy sweatpants to go to dinner. And I'm like over here looking and feeling my absolute best because I put the effort in. Is this the new standard? Sweatpants. I love sweatpants. There's a time and place for sweatpants, believe me, there is. But not on a date. Not on a date where we're getting drinks and where you're possibly, gonna get laid. Take the sweatpants off, bro.
So putting a lot of makeup on your face and wearing a good dress is the new standard for putting effort in starting a new relationship. Sounds more like you are hiding yourself behind your expensive dress and tons of makeup, while the guy can show up in sweatpants because he probably doesn't care about what other people think of his attire. This doesn't mean that men can't dress nicely. It's just that women care more about their looks than men, as seen in the final clip.
What is this? I don't even look like this. Nobody looks like this. Please stop using this shit. Please, for your own mental health and sanity. Because you will never look like this. And if you get used to seeing yourself like this in pictures and in videos, when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're not gonna like what you see. And you should absolutely love what's in the mirror. You should love it because that's natural. That's you. That's authentic. Not this fucking visual Botox plastic surgery BS, okay? This ain't real. None of this. I hope I could. Can I change it? Listen, I look so much more beautiful without this filter. Okay, I can't see. But okay, I just have to say that. Y'all are beautiful. Beautiful without the filter.